Subscribe to Yonan Plays to become a grandmother today.
How's it going there, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Yonan Plays, but you probably already know that. Now today we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. Today we're going to be reacting to a TV series called The Hotel. Now the reason I'm doing this is because it was suggested to me by a friend, and despite what you think, the title is not actually clickbait. Hopefully I am a future hotel manager. I mean, that is what I am studying, and it's quite an exciting opportunity and job. But this was suggested to me by a friend, so I thought we'd just give it a watch and see what I thought. I imagine I'd be criticising a lot of people in this video, so if I'm horrible, I do apologise. Now, enough of the usual bollocks, let's just get started. Now, I've got no idea how I'm going to structure this video, by the way. I have a feeling it's going to be quite a bit different to some of my other videos, and probably a little bit longer too. But, without further ado, let's watch The Hotel, Season 1, The Proposal... I see, I thought that was the name of the hotel. No, apparently there is a proposal. Again, I haven't watched this before. I watched the first 2 minutes and I thought, you know what? I will take what my friend said into account, and apparently it's very funny according to him. So, let's get started. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this video. I mean, it's on YouTube anyway, so I'm sure we should be fine. Lego.
Holiday Hotel.
What name is it, please?
Mr. Farnworth, Mr. and Mrs. Farnworth.
It has a suave owner.
I would say that we cater for Mondeo man. We cater for the ordinary visitor.
A creative chef.
Hot enough?
A creative chef. We all know what that means. Fucking spits in the food.
Would you want to dip your cock in it?
Okay, I was right. Or dip your cock in it.
The staff are mainly from Eastern Europe.
Oh, you fucking idiot. Oh, I'd be so embarrassed. Oh, I just would be. Oh no, I'm just cringing at the fact that, oh god, if I was at my job and I did something like that, I'd just walk out. You'd never see me again.
Co każde jebane wesele jest tak samo.
They ordered some special bread for me. Rye bread. Rye.
Oh my god, she's definitely a Karen.
Rye.
Fuck's sake.
What is this rye bread?
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a Karen, I was right.
Rye bread.
No, what? Oh my god. She said rye bread, not fucking fried bread. What the? Fried bread. Oh, fuck's sake. And also, is that how they make fried bread? I don't know. The only time I would make fried bread is like in a frying pan. Oh my fucking god. Now that is going to be very oily. Although, but probably very nice.
The day starts much like any other, with manager Wayne waking up in his caravan in the hotel garden.
Manager? Caravan? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Which he shares with his dog, Fly.
Fly, yes. Convenient name, considering he looks like he's fucking got flies. Okay, or fleas, whatever. Same thing, same difference. Well, at least he looks fucking fabulous wearing some of the hotel robes that I imagine he got gratis. Dude, your dog is wrecking your caravan. He's not even going to fucking do anything about it. Jesus. He's got fucking pigs in his back garden. No wonder the dog's going mental.
Thank you, my darling.
And having
What the fuck? Is that the hotel manager coming up to someone's fucking room naked? What?
the opportunity to people watch as much.
Oh no, there's just a customer. That made it look like the fucking manager was entering people's rooms, hand delivering them cups of tea naked in the morning. Holy fuck.
As I do.
So are there just cameras, like, just in every single room? Like, when you're getting changed? Yes, there fucking is.
I'm still. They asked me if I wanted them.
What if one of the consumers, people staying at the hotel, stumbles upon his caravan outside the fucking park, and they think, oh, one of the waitresses must live there. No, it's the fucking manager. What the fuck? No.
To show me
That's not even like it's the owner. I don't think that's the owner. So, where does the owner live? In the fucking shed.
I could speak to and see dead people. Why would I want to do that? I'm a hotel manager. I have enough of a problem with the live-in.
Whoa! That is not how you talk about your customers, sir. This guy needs a fucking pad down. Honestly, if you want notes, I'll be on Zoom every fucking Monday to Thursday. Friday. Did I just say Friday? So yeah, the cameras are just in the rooms.
Bedrooms are the staff quarters, where the hotel's foreign workers live all year round.
The hotel's foreign workers live in the fucking basement. I'm not being funny, but this is kind of remind me of some sort of slave trade. What?
The latest of which is Amos.
What is that curtain as well? It's like someone's fucking shoved a bedsheet on their fucking window and just said, yeah, fuck it, or shower curtain. Okay, yeah, this place could do with a fucking revamp. Half of the hanging flower things haven't even got flowers on. Why? Okay.
We have a new chap called Amos, who is a Romanian guy. He tries really hard. Now, I don't think he has a natural ability.
Quick pointer. From my experiences, which of course are limited, I'm only 19 years old, I would always hire the people with the natural ability. You can learn as much as you fucking want. You can learn about everything. But there is always the need for a natural ability, because I remember my first job as a waiter. I think I knew fucking nothing. I had done customer service, like a unit of it. I completely forgot about it. We had 2 customer service units in college, and that was basically my experience before going to my first job as a waiter. I was the best waiter there. I worked there for 1.5 years, and I had no prior experience. You have to have the base kind of mental bollocks to be able to work in the service industry. You just need it. You don't have to have it. But if I was hiring someone, I would 100% go for the person who has. If I was hiring someone, I would 100% go with the guy who's got the natural ability, and then build upon his skills, his or her skills. That would be the better way to do it. Not with a guy that's got loads of knowledge but no natural ability. Wouldn't work. I once worked in KFC for 2 days, trying to open one of those. Well, no, I wasn't trying to open it for 2 days, but I worked at KFC for 2 days because after 2 days I thought, fuck it, I'm not working here. This place is a shithole, and I fucked off. True story. But yeah, I couldn't open that because I'm not fucking strong enough. I was not strong enough to open the fucking massive can, and someone had to help me. So I'm interested to see how this develops.
In the moment, I feel strange because I don't know what I have to do. You know, it's not a really nice feeling when you know you are not enough good and everybody is in the top and you are in the bottom.
Okay, so this guy's speaking more truth. Again, what he's saying is absolutely fucking on the spot. I mean, I have recently been working in an Italian restaurant, and I know exactly how he feels. I went from working to I'd say mid-tier restaurant, kind of not on the low end, not on the high end, to a high end. And again, I have like the natural ability, but I know nothing about Italian restaurants. I don't know loads about fine dining, so I'm at the bottom, and it's extremely difficult and frustrating when everybody else is better than you. I don't know how I would have handled that at my first job. If that would have been my experience at my first job, and I didn't have that natural ability, I would be fucked. I would have left within a few weeks. So yeah, what this guy's saying is absolutely true. It's a horrible feeling when everyone else is better than you and you don't know what you're doing.
Yesterday, they ordered some special bread for me. Rye bread.
Oh no.
Rye.
Right?
Rye.
Right.
Rye.
Right.
No tea. Rye.
No, don't say no tea. He's going to think you mean no fucking cup of tea, love. Right, no, right, no, right. What fucking what? Even I'm a bit confused. And he comes back with fried bread.
Man, right bread.
Right bread. Have we got any right bread?
Most of the staff vacancies are filled with Eastern Europeans, who often come just for the summer season.
28's going to 30.
Again, people that work for the summer season, people that work in the summer, are fantastic temporary staff because, again, this might sound bad, but they usually cost less than your normal amount of staff. Obviously, that's only in some occasions. But people always want to work in the summer abroad, so you can always get away with paying the minimum wage. Again, ethically, that's wrong, but still, compared to your full-time staff, when they want to have a summer break, it's always brilliant. It's always a brilliant option to go with someone who likes to work during the summer.
He said fry bread, and I said no fry bread. It's rye bread.
If I stand there, you show me the bread with the label and I'll tell you which one it is. Would that be easier?
Okay, come. Is this one?
Okay. Wait, no, don't tell her she's in the she's in the kitchen. Okay. Of course, there's multiple things fucking gone wrong there. So as soon as he didn't know what she was talking about, you should have got the chef, the head chef, out to actually go and see her herself. Because obviously, a head chef compared to a waiter, because the waiter doesn't know what rye bread is. Most fucking waiters wouldn't, even if they were English. But the head chef, of course, will know what it is. Well, fucking hopefully, anyway. So the head chef should go out. The customer should never come into the kitchen. That should not be a fucking problem. That should just not happen. And of course, the chef, instead of going to talk to her, he immediately puts the fried bread in, assuming that he is right. Not a fucking good idea.
Bread is fried. This is fried bread.
They're not even... Hold on.
And we have a bread like this.
No, they ordered.
They're not even paying attention. None of the staff in the kitchen, and I believe the guy in the red shirt on the left there, he's the head chef, they're not even paying attention to the customer. They're just having a private fucking conversation. This is actually pissing me off. Oh, God. The hotel, please, bring me in for your next series. I will sort every fucker out in there, let me tell you. Christ, you should not be having a private conversation about food when the fucking head chef is just stood there, listening.
Yesterday from me.
Yes.
She just said that they ordered her special bread in yesterday. Talk to the person who would have ordered this. Either the fucking head chef stood right there, or the manager. Come on, get the fucking manager! Pissing me off.
I will ask to reception, okay?
He's going to ask the reception. No!
I will ask.
There's like a little bridge that crosses over the pond, and that area is really, really pretty. You know.
Is this the area that she's talking about? I wouldn't say it's really, really pretty. Although the 360p quality doesn't help. 1080p, yeah, the 360 quality doesn't help. It's not helping, is it? There is also only one person behind reception that I can see. There could be somebody in the back room. Again, for a hotel, not a good idea. Even the one that's small and independent, I assume independent. You always want at least two people behind the. You always want at least two people behind the desk in case someone comes up. You don't want to be fucking. You don't want to have the customers waiting while you're on the phone. You feel like you need to rush the phone conversation, and the customers just feel awkward standing there.
Yeah. Yes. Just maybe come and sort of see me quietly and then let me know what you want to do. And
again, if there were two people behind the desk, then we won't have this problem that's about to occur.
ask for rye bread. You mustn't have been able to get any.
I will tell her nobody ordered.
Oh no!
Say that cook ordered the bread, but they didn't send it, and you apologise.
Okay, good.
All right, and we'll try and get some today for us.
Okay, so this woman here, she seems to know what she's doing at least. We didn't order it. That is one of the worst things to say, especially to a guest. Again, when you're listening to me speak here, my background is so far a restaurant background. I haven't really touched on hotels. I've obviously read stuff myself, but my university course, the first 2 years of it are kind of just restaurant knowledge, global food and drink society knowledge, ethics of the restaurant. I start to move into hotels in a couple of years, and that's when it kind of gets into the fucking thick of it. So again, my kind of background is more restaurant based. But yeah, this woman seems to know what she's doing at least, because you never want to tell the customer that you forgot to do something. It's an example of a white lie. It comes down to ethics. You don't want to tell the customer that you fucked up. It's always someone else's problem. That would be my suggestion, but don't. Okay, you shouldn't listen to me. I'm just a fucking idiot who likes to lie to people. No, it's a white lie. It's a white lie.
I feel so bad. Oh, no. Okay.
All right.
Oh no, Karen is not going to be happy that they forgot her rye bread.
We have a big problem.
Didn't happen to you.
The chef, he ordered yesterday, but the rye bread didn't arrive. Yes, they didn't send.
Okay, so because because they went through all the shenanigans, that woman's going to be sat there like, oh yes, of course, he ordered it, but it didn't arrive. When you order from a wholesaler in a restaurant, you most likely, I'll assume this isn't a weekend, most likely you will have received next day delivery. Just because that's how restaurants have to operate. You need it, and hotels, you need stuff, especially in the higher tier hotels. Guests are going to ask for stuff, they need it the same day, or at the very least the day after. But because they went through so much shit, and they brought her into the kitchen, where's the rye bread? Oh no, we don't know. She's gonna suspect that they're all fucking full of shit, and she's gonna know that they didn't order it and that they fucked up, and his lie is gonna go down the drain.
And us.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I apologize for this.
Okay, well, at least she wasn't a Karen. She just said thank you very much. And when that man said that this guy has no natural ability, I've seen worse waitresses. Trust me. I'm not going to fucking go into it, but trust me, I've seen. At least he smiles. At least he's being nice. Trust me, I have seen worse.
And thank him for me as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, even though... Okay, no, she's been nice. She's been incredibly nice. That could have gone a lot fucking worse.
I think it probably is ready for you. I'll just go up and check, though.
Okay.
Again, it probably is ready for you. Let me just go up and check. I believe there was a woman stood behind her that could have done this, while paperwork could have been filled out. Okay, fair enough. Again, this is an independent, not a chain. When you're studying hotels or restaurants, it's almost always focused on the big chains, what you do in high-end restaurants. So again, it's very different when you actually own the place and it's independent. There's a lot more freedom. The staff aren't restricted to scripts, which has its advantages and of course its disadvantages. If you'd like me to go in depth in a video about what I actually do in university, make sure to let me know. That'd be quite fun.
Come on!
Is that the fucking manager feeding the ducks? Dude, come on. You'll get the piss taken out of you by the customers if they see you doing that. Oh no, I forgot that those are his pets and he fucking lives in the fucking wilderness. No, they're watching him. They're watching the manager feed the ducks. It's not great.
Who's he then?
Manager.
Yes, I was right!
I thought so.
Really nice guy.
Yeah, really nice guy. Fucking best friends with a family of ducks. Oh my god, the dog. The dog isn't going for the ducks.
Do you think he owns it or just runs it?
He probably just runs it.
See, they should have working there. They should have a groundskeeper that looks after the flowers and stuff like that. They should really feed the ducks. Oh, I think this guy is the owner. Let's see what he has to say.
We're not trying to...
Again, when it comes to owners, my knowledge is completely blank. I will most likely never own a hotel, own a restaurant. That probably will not happen. Manager is a completely different story. Owners and managers, they tend to clash. They tend to clash a lot, especially if they have different viewpoints. Owners tend to sometimes not know what they're doing. Managers will come in, they'll try and fix stuff, and they'll do things that the owner won't like. Again, there's lots of examples on stuff like Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Hell, Gordon Ramsay. You should definitely watch stuff like that. I watch a lot of those things.
Be one of those high-class, highfalutin hotels that just provides every luxury, because we know we can't do that.
And so he's just said we can't be one of those luxury hotels because they know they can't provide that. It's finding what you can actually do and what your actual target market is, where you're located and who's around you, who could come to you. You've got to find your target market, and that's what you've got to advertise. Expensive, cheap, again, both very popular. You just got to find the sweet spot. It doesn't have to be luxury. Of course, that'd be nice. But again, it's all about finding your target market. Oh my fucking god. That is the creepiest man I've ever seen in my life. No wonder no one ever studies to become a hotel owner if you fucking look like that. Hotel manager, cross out the owner. Put
Ta-da!
Okay, so it looks like Wayne definitely gets involved with all the stuff, which is great. It's always nice to have a manager who actually wants to participate. It's always fantastic to have a manager who wants the fucking business to do well. I have again a lack of experience, but personal experience. But when I've watched TV shows, when I've been in restaurants, it's always obvious. It's so obvious to see a manager who just does not like their job and just wants the money, and it's awful. It's awful to see them interact with staff. You have to have a manager who loves what they do and wants to see the business do well, wants to get involved, wants to help the staff, wants to be nice to the staff, and very nice to the customers as well. So he is thinking of his staff. There's a dog running around the hotel, which isn't great. So anything that might take anything that might take the manager's eye off the ball, of course I understand that. However, if you are looking at prices, you never want to decide that by yourself. That is a bad owner, a bad manager. You need to have a team meeting. You need to have a team meeting with your managers, with your head chefs, even assistant chefs, and you need to all decide as a team what prices to charge with things like that. You don't want to just decide yourself. People who are on the front lines, listening to conversations, oh wow, that price has gone up. That's a tad expensive. You have to listen to your customers, and the people on the front lines, the waiters, even the managers who actually work there, they are going to be listening to these customers. They're going to be picking stuff up, and they are going to know what to do, what prices to charge.
Quick. You play football or you manage the football team. You can't do both. No, either I'm managing the hotel or I'm working the hotel.
Okay. Again, I disagree with that completely. You could easily do both. The problem is, I like his enthusiasm with getting involved with the staff, helping them out with minor tasks, but they could easily be, what is it called? They could easily be outsourced to somebody else. And you should focus 100% on being a manager. Like feeding the ducks, straightening the chairs. The manager should not be doing that. If you came up to me and said the manager's straightening the chairs with the ducks, and then you made the excuse of, oh, he's doing that because he wants to get involved with the staff. What has feeding the ducks and straightening the chairs got to do with the staff? That could be an hour of the day you could be doing people's wages. Seriously, okay, so yeah, so all right, just my opinion,
See, look, that's the problem when you're dragging it. Look.
Oh dear.
You've ripped up all my carpet now. Stop! Don't continue to drag it. Leave him. Now,
hey boss.
Take 2 or 3 off and put them through. Stop. Now listen to me. Take 2 or 3 off and carry them through.
Goodness. It's simple mistakes like that. It's obviously the manager's a little bit pissed there, and fully understandable. But what you have to remember is this Amos guy. He's not like me. He is fairly young, but he's not as young as me. If someone was to talk to me like that, I would immediately feel like, oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. Of course, he did a few things wrong there, like not listen to the 2 or 3, but that's exactly what I would have done as well. I would have tried to pick them all up, just trying to fix the problem that I caused as fast as possible, and that would probably happen to me. Problem solved. We're all good.
The Palmers have been married for 49 years.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this program so far is that I'm 100% preferring the... Fucking hell, what's the word? The staff side of things, the management side of things, more than the customers, which I expected.
But recent events have put their future together at risk.
Oh dear, what's happened? Oh, look, you've got a microphone on him.
He's not in very good health.
Oh.
He's diagnosed with bladder cancer, and on Friday it's his big day. A bit apprehensive now. It's getting nearer, ever nearer, but...
You can edit what you want behind that. Behind a blue screen. You can put
but
what you want.
feeling quite good about it.
Friday's just another day?
He's not really. He doesn't really think that.
Yeah, I don't really think that. Friday's another day.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
At least the rooms are a decent size. They definitely need They definitely need a small refurbishment. The carpet, what I would say, is the biggest problem, and the door and the carpet, and that would completely change the room. Again, I'm not 100% sure how old this is, but if you were to change the carpet and change the door, trust me, that the difference that would make would be incredible.
The rain's doing. If it's raining, we just go for a swim, eh?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, go for a swim. Is there a pool? Has this hotel got a pool? Really? This hotel has a pool inside? Oh no, it's just fucking John's caravan.
Sound good?
She's
that's
not
getting
happy.
even heavier.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
What a disaster. Oh, that's not stopping the manager, though. For fuck's sake. What are you doing, dude? It's raining.
This is your bag. It's very, very heavy. Go, Amos, go!
What the fuck? Weirdo. Oh, are you just...
11,000 pounds.
Don't eat Betty.
Bad dog, bad dog.
Get off. Get a life. July, and you need a wet proof. It's not right, is it? Housekeeping. Yvonne.
Yes.
It just beggars belief that nobody've noticed is dead. Don't you hide me. There's been a thing of dead flowers in the woodland for like 1 week. There has been a dead flower display for 1 week and no one's moved it.
Nie będzie tam nikogo na...
Oh my god, see the fucking dog creeping around in the background. Again! That's a kitchen! There's a dog in the kitchen! If the manager was in charge of health and safety, well, I'm fucking glad he's not in charge of health and safety. If he thinks that's acceptable, where's the owner? You should not have a dog in the kitchen. Well, also flowers lying around empty for a week. Now that just shows a lack of concentration. Again, it could just be a one-off, but I doubt it.
A co, tydzień czy coś, nie wiem.
A kazała nam zrobić Woodlanda. A żaraj.
Yeah, woodland.
A co, tu dziewczynkę se poderwałeś?
Yeah, I think we need to make sure the drain isn't blocked first.
So he's the manager, and he's employed two people that speak a foreign language who are talking to each other, and he doesn't know what they're saying. They could be saying fucking anything. Of course they weren't, but you never know. I would feel awful in that position, and I would not accept that.
Minor amateur thing.
Do you think they're getting paid to star in this program? Well, I say star. Do you think they're getting like? Do you think the holiday's free or something going on?
I've had a photo done of myself, obviously dressed up, writing with a light pen. Sort of so it captures the "Will you marry me?" in written in light.
What's with the tray? No.
Oh no! I remember. I saw this from the fucking trailer.
Oh, not on the hand. Tray, full tray. Doesn't matter. Go.
Oh no. Okay, from personal experience, it's always better. But the difference between one tray and two is minute. If you're worried about service, like we want to bring everything out at once, have two people carry one tray each. That's tilting on the edge. Because I assume that where he's taking that to is a room just through there, and that might seem hypocritical compared to what I used to do. I would so the best way I can explain it is the fact that I would have trays of food, 4 plates on a tray, which was, you know, 5 would be the maximum. 4 big ones, 1 small. It looked like it was going to fall off. Obviously, you could get it through the doors, barely, but the chances of it falling off were, they were fairly high. I mean, well, I say fairly high. No, they weren't going to fall off, but the risk was absolutely there. The difference in this situation was that there was a practicality of carrying that many because you had to walk for at least 30 seconds to a minute, maybe even a minute 30 to get to the back of the garden where I used to work. So the kitchen, beer garden, there was a bit beyond that where you go quite far. Obviously, it's practical if you can carry as many as possible to make trips. In this situation, the room that he's taken them to, I'm assuming, is literally just through that door. So there is no benefit to taking all of those at once. Again, if he's delivering them to customers, that's somewhat understandable. However, you can't put that down on the table because it's too big. So you'd have to put it down on a different side, or the customers would have to take them off individually. Not fucking good, not a good idea, not for fine dining. This isn't fine dining, but still, it's a good practice. It's fantastic to do things like that. A bit of advice, if you've got a 3-star hotel, act like it's a 4-star. Again, the phrase, like, dress for the job you want, not the job you have, comes into play here. You want to act like you're fine dining, even if you're not. It's always about the little things. So, back to my original point, take 2 fucking trays. because otherwise bad things will happen. Whoa! Well, that was fucking close, wasn't it? 2 trays!
Whoa.
Holy shit, that door!
His job at the Damson Dean, a new boy Amos is working hard to impress manager Wayne.
Oh my god, that bloody door! It's lethal!
Don't stand by the door.
Oh no. Oh no, Amos. So, is he gonna slip? Don't slip. Okay, we're alright, we're alright. I think. Why are they showing this clip? There's so much tension. Is he gonna Oh, for God's sake. You're not even gonna help him? You're not even gonna help him? Customer, come on.
Are you doing your NVQ?
Yes.
Let's spend half an hour doing your NVQ.
What's an NVQ?
Okay, that's great.
You also have a responsibility to make sure...
I need to know what NVQ is. If I should know what this is, I'll be a bit embarrassed. So, National Vocational Qualification. I didn't know what that meant. So, it's a work-based way of learning. So, I'd imagine good for people who don't know what they're doing in the hotel industry, or any industry in general. You'll take that alongside of your working to measure how good you're doing. It's a good thing. I didn't know that existed. I know stuff like that. I knew stuff like that did exist, but I didn't know what an NVQ was.
For that the area that you work in is safe. So you're responsible for cleaning up.
Don't talk about cleaning up when you've got a fucking dog in your kitchen, pal.
Here.
But you know, even when you're the general manager, you still need to be motivated and you still need to continue your self-development.
He's absolutely right there, of course. Even if you're a manager, you never want to be a stuck-up arsehole who thinks he knows everything. You always want to... There's always something you can learn. I used to have a supervisor. Talking bad about people isn't very nice, but she thought she knew everything. She clearly didn't. I fucking knew more than her. I was better than her, but she was a supervisor, so what could I fucking do? But yeah, she thought she knew it all. She had a lot to bloody learn. But unfortunately, it was an independent business. So... there's no professional training technically needed, so I couldn't know. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, there's always something even a manager can learn. Trust me.
Yep. Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Oh right. Left me hanging.
I thought I'd be out longer, but the rain has driven me home. There's thunder and lightning and all sorts out there.
Here we go. Dinner service. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. How many faults can Dylan point out? Start the fucking counter.
The leg of lamb.
The lamb. Do you want a fruit juice or something to start? Or
Again, the manager helping out with the waitressing. Waiting is always a good idea. Shows that they are... That's different. That's different to stacking chairs. Managers should always be involved with customer service directly. It's always a good idea.
No.
You're all right?
I've got a fruit juice.
No starter.
That doesn't look like a fruit juice.
One lamb. Chef, he's a big lad. He's the guy that had the steak, the eggs and the beans last time.
So tranquil, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Well, thank you very much. I do try, yeah.
For the Palmers, their stay can't last long enough. When they get home, Brian will find out whether his final cancer treatment has worked.
Why would you not go after you found out the news? Not being funny, but you'd just be depressed the entire time. Again, so I assume dinner service is running now, or was it lunch? Maybe I forgot. It's difficult to know at the time of day, but that's why I prefer the winter seasons. I prefer dinner, as in dinner or tea wherever you come from. So dinner being evening meal, 5 o'clock. I always prefer it to be dark, 100%, or at least getting dark. In the summer when it's bright, I always prefer to eat later. I love to eat when it's just getting dark, when it's just at that right time of day. Desserts are an interesting one when it comes to food because you can eat, because with desserts you can, unlike mains, you can always get away with cheap shit as long as you present it well. Desserts are, it's very important. Everything's important when it comes to presentation, but desserts are especially important. Desserts are usually very small. From my experience, from what I've seen, is the higher you go on like the chain. So low kind of standard 2-star hotel, you get 3-star, the 5-star hotel. As you go up, the desserts become smaller, but they become finer, more expensive, and they look a lot nicer. But you can get away with them tasting like shit. Well, you can't, but it's an interesting thing to look into. You should definitely do it.
Oh, go on then.
I knew it.
But I don't really want one.
I think you do.
George, where's my chocolate sponge? Big piece of chocolate sponge for him, do you remember? Nice big piece of chocolate sponge.
I don't know, it's chocolate sponge or sticky toffee pudding, doesn't
Sticky toffee pudding.
Hello. You're ready to order?
Yes, please.
The creamy garlic mushroom and 2 of the steaks. Of Sauvignon Blanc. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. I've been meaning to do a wine course recently. I've always wanted to do one, never really had the time. I say I never really had the time, I always put it off. I should really start to have a look at stuff like that. I need to know about it, because Sauvignon Blanc, I'm fairly sure it's a white wine, because Blanc is white. But I don't know anything about wines.
Toilets from here.
If you leave the restaurant, it's on your right side.
I'll be back in a minute.
Really?
He needs to smile a bit more. I know we couldn't see his face there, but I'll be back in a minute, love. All right. Just say, okay, no problem. See you in a minute. See you in a minute. This guy has no idea how to date. Date me, I fucking know how to.
Excuse me. Did you order a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc?
Yes.
Again, problem there. Excuse me, did you order a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc? It's not a great way. You got to be somewhat assertive. Did you order a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc? The difference between going, did you order a Sauvignon Blanc, and saying, here is your Sauvignon Blanc. The second one, we know what we're doing. Here's your wine. I hope you enjoy it. The first one's like, we kind of know what we're doing. Is this for you? We're not really sure. Just be somewhat assertive. Make it look like you know what you're doing. It doesn't seem that long. Well, how fucking long does it seem? Also, look at the camera. Look at the mirror there. The fucking camera. How obnoxious is that? That's ick. I know it's for the recording purposes, but it's just ruins the whole aesthetic of the restaurant. Not that it has much aesthetic in the first place, to be honest. There's a fucking picture of a mouse. What is that doing in the fucking embedded in the wood? Also, it's the atmosphere in there is dire. The tables are somewhat too close together. Again, I can see multiple people's heads. Just yeah. It's too cramped for me.
Yeah, right.
Again, yeah, right. Okay, so I have a feeling he's talking like that because, he's a bit nervous, but...
Good evening.
Oh, thank you very much.
Perfect fucking timing. Brilliant there.
Thank you. Wow, this
A bit fast, though. A bit rushed by a delivery guy.
looks nice, doesn't it? Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy holiday.
What is her accent? Cheers. Happy holiday. Oh, yeah, cheers, mate. I'm just going to the toilet. Happy holiday. Yeah. Oh, he's going to get pissed and fuck it up. He's nervous as fuck. Look, all the fucking people in this hotel have one of those battery fucking recording mics on the... That must be so annoying.
She doesn't notice it. No.
Also, he's about to propose to her. You could have been better dressed. Pull out a blazer, man. I'll let you borrow one of mine if you like. Oh, he's quite tall. No.
Can't eat a dessert, can you?
No way.
He just sounds depressed. I know it's because he's nervous because he's what he's about to do, but he just sounds depressed. I would have broken up with him 6 months ago.
It is this way, isn't it?
What kind of hotel has arcade fucking machines in it? It's not a pub. Okay, so I've obviously got a lot to learn when it comes to different types of hotels, different types of services places offer, because that's something that you just find in a pub, in like a restaurant. And don't get me wrong, I love kind of things like that. I love atmospheres of pubs and just I miss pubs. I love kind of atmospheres like that, but it's definitely not giving me hotel vibes, if you know what I mean.
going to be cold out here, though, Dan.
I wonder if they open the restaurant to anyone or just guests in the hotel. That's something I'd like to learn. There's disadvantages and advantages to both, but the restaurant didn't seem particularly big, so you never know.
Hiya.
Hiya.
All right.
Have a nice dinner?
Yeah, we're just going to sit down by the pond, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you.
Oh, that acting. Oh, pretending like nothing's going on. Whoo, whoo, crisp.
You'll have to see if you can see any of the fish on the bridge. If you look closely, you might see some.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, we try.
I'm obviously lying. There's no fish in there.
Oh, God, it's freezing.
Are these there?
There you go.
Come with me.
See, again, oh my God, it's freezing. If you had a blazer, you could offer it to her. You unromantic little... His shirt! His shirt isn't even ironed.
I have something for you. A gift. Over here.
Oh, what have you been doing?
There you go. Open that, yes, she is.
I thought this was the, thingy.
Open it up, pull the bubble wrap off.
Here we go. Oh no.
Elizabeth? You got to stand there, you got to stand there, you got to stand there. I've got to do the proper bit. Come on. You got to stand there. You got to stand there for 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I've got to go down on one knee. Hold on, stand there. Stand there. Elizabeth?
Will you marry me?
Of course, yeah.
Oh. You're all right. I'll take that from you. I'll put that down there. I'm going to drop this ring in a minute. There you go. I'm going to get back down. Don't drop it.
Oh my God.
There you go. Sit. You're all right.
I don't have anything to say. Oh, it's just lovely, isn't it?
I take it that was a yes, then.
Yeah. I thought there might be some tears. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You've started me off.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh,
that is fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Quite nerve-wracking. Will it come through?
Thank God she said yes.
Yeah. So the best thing to do there was sort out like a small private room for them both, just to, you know, I was about to say gather their thoughts. It's not like someone's died, but
Pop the champagne for them and had to go off.
that could have honestly. If I was in a relationship, the likelihood of me proposing like to someone is pretty low. Of course, I'd love to be married, but I'm so stubborn. I would fucking wait for her to say, "Will you marry me?" Not the other way around. It's just I don't know why I'm like that, but yeah. But if someone gave that to me, I wouldn't be able to fucking read it. I'd be like, "Marry me? What the fuck is marry me?" Careful. No! God! Okay, that was actually okay. So my light is kind of in between me. I don't like that. Okay, come over here a bit. So that was brilliant to watch. That was fantastic. That was really fun. I'm not sure how long this video is going to come out. I assume probably longer than normal. The episode that lasted 45 minutes, so it was at least an hour and 10 minutes of me just nattering fucking away. Hopefully this video will be 25 minutes, half an hour long, so I really hope you guys did enjoy that. It was really fun. To sum up, I know it probably sounds like I'm a bit of a prick, thinking that I know everything. Of course, I do not know everything. I barely know anything, really. But again, this is helping me learn stuff for my future. But I am quite opinionated. So when I see silly things, I do cringe a lot, and I make a lot of suggestions. Usually they're good suggestions, though. I don't pull these fucking shit ideas from thin air. They come from in here. They've come from stuff I've seen. But yeah, that was extremely fun to watch. Thank you, Jacob, for the recommendation. It was brilliant. Probably not what you were expecting when he sent me that. He was like, Dylan, you must watch this. You want to work in a hotel. This is fucking comedy gold. That's not really why I watched it, to be honest. It's that was my primary purpose coming in. But then I thought, if I record it, the approach I'm going to take is the fact that I want to be a hotel manager. I want to see how things are done, and I also want to give my opinions on how things are done. Hopefully, in the next episode, hopefully I will do another episode on this. If not, I'll obviously watch it myself. But what I want to see is the interaction between the owner and the actual manager. That will be incredibly fun to see and to comment upon. They didn't talk at all, not that we saw anyway. I'd love a conversation between those two, obviously discussing things, how the hotel runs. Obviously, they're going to have different opinions on stuff, so it's always fun to see the arguments, fun to see what happens with that. But in any case, that was extremely fun to watch, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for kind of daily content. That is fucking reminiscent. I haven't done that intro in about 7 years. But let me just tell you that 50% of you guys who actually watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you are one of those people and you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because it would really help me out. That's if you enjoyed the video anyway. And also hit the like button if you enjoyed this video as well. I would really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next one. See you later.